All right, guys, this is part 2. We're now working from a graph. So on my graph here, first thing I'm asking is, do I have a slope? Nope, I'm going to have to find it. Do I have a y-intercept? Yes, I can actually see a y-intercept. Now, they didn't give me the coordinate, but I can go ahead and plot my point right where it's at and then say this is 0, 1, because that was a clean point. Now, I want to look for another clean point so I can get my slope. My other clean point I see is this one here, but you could have also used, if I can find, there it is. You could have used that coordinate there, this coordinate there. There's so many points on this line that you could have used. I'm going to use these first two, this one here, and this one here. So my second coordinate is 3, -1. All right. So I'm going to make a table this time. Again, it doesn't matter which way you do it, as long as you can find your slope, however way you want it. Just make sure that you are writing your coordinate correctly, unlike what I just did there. So 0, 1, and 3, -1. To get from 1 to -1, I have to subtract 2. To get from 0 to 3, I have to add 3. So that means my slope is -2/3. So my equation is -2/3 x plus 1. All right, so now we have a table. They want us to find the equation of the line in slope-intercept form. Okay, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Do I have a slope? Nope, I'm going to have to find it. Do I have a y-intercept? Well, it looks like this coordinate is close. That's actually an x-intercept, not a y-intercept. So I do not have my y-intercept yet. So I have to find that too. Now, my y-intercept, I can't get that without my slope. My slope I can get without my y-intercept. So I'm going to go ahead and work on getting my slope first. So I already have a table set up. So I'm just going to go ahead and find my pattern. Or, as you guys always know, use your slope formula. 18 to 12 is -6. 12 to 6 is -6. And then the next one would be -6 as well. My change in x. So those are my y's. My change in x is -0.4 to 0.2, which is plus 0.6. From 0.2 to 0.8 is plus 0.6, and I see the last one is that as well. So my change in y is -6 over 0.6. And let's put this in the calculator and see what we get. -6 divided by 0.6 is -10. So that is my slope. I now have my slope. I need to come up with my y-intercept. So -10 goes for m. I need a coordinate to go ahead and put in this equation. It doesn't matter which coordinate you pick. I'll go ahead and use 0.8 and 6. My 0.8 is my x. My 6 is my y plus b. So I get 6 equals -8 plus b when I multiply. Add 8 to both sides, and I get 14 equals b. So my equation should be y equals my m, which is -10, my x, and then plus 14. Now, if you're wondering, when you're writing these equations, what if you don't write y equals in your final answer? What if you just put -10x plus 14? Would you be wrong? The answer is yes, you would be counted wrong if you did not put y equals. An equation should have the y and an x. There's only 2 cases where it's not, and that is when it's just an x equals a number or y equals a number. Those are my vertical and horizontal lines. Those are my special cases. All the other times we should have a y and an x in our equation. All right, guys, so go ahead now and go work on today's check for understanding. You got 2 questions. The first one is from a graph. I want you to find your equation. Write your equation for this graph, all right? Question number 2 is, given 2 points, I want you to identify which equation is in slope-intercept form for those 2 points. It's going to be a multiple choice. So answer those 2 questions, and then once you're done with that, you are done for today. Have a good rest of the day, guys. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday.